What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. Yes, indeed, man. And today I'm going to talk about yesterday's NFL matchup. You had the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Atlanta Falcons 32-6 on the road to go to 1-0 in a game that I was in attendance for, man. It was awesome. Before I get to this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Woo, man. Still ain't got to the smoke detector thing up there, man. So y'all excuse the beeping noise. I apologize. Wow, man. Wow. First off, before I get into this video, sorry I'm late, man. I just got back. I actually was in the ATL all weekend long. Was at this game yesterday. Want to give a shout out to my cousin Kelly who she lives out there, stayed to her house, man. She came with me, went to the Braves game Saturday, this game Sunday, had a blast. And I want to give a shout out to my guy, Silter Sports Live in the ATL. Y'all go subscribe to his channel also, man. Check him out, man. Got to meet him yesterday. Cool, just as cool as he is on the channel, man. So y'all make sure y'all go check my guy out, man. Yeah, bro. Look, if y'all want to check out videos and all that clips from the game, go to my social media page. I got a bunch of videos and pictures from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so y'all check that out. But yeah, to the game, man. Wow, what a performance! What a game to be in attendance for. Uh, Eagles look good, yo. Eagles looked very good. They look better than I thought they would look, yo. I have a lot of confidence in this team coming into this season if they're healthy. Like I've said all off season, the starting 22 on this team is not bad. Like we pretty much have players in every position. The only thing is the wide receivers are not proven, but they're talented guys. Jalen Hurts is not proven, but he's a talented guy. Nick Sirianni is not proven. I'm calling him JG from now on. Jonathan Gann, the defensive coordinator. The whole coaching staff is not proven with the exception of Jeff Stoutland, the offensive line coach. And they all get A pluses yesterday, yo. They all went out there and did their thing. This is a good team. Even better than I thought. The thing is, I know we don't have much depth behind a lot of key starters, but veteran offensive line, veteran defensive line, dynamic quarterback, talented skill players, young skill players, and veterans on the defense. Team looked good yesterday. I thought the Eagles would win this game 28-24 simply because I thought the Eagles had a better roster, especially on both lines of scrimmage. When you look at the Eagles defensively against the Falcons offensively, what was so refreshing about this game, something that we did not see under Jim Schwartz. And look, everything credit to Jim Schwartz. We got a Super Bowl ring with him. At times, it was fun. We had some games where defensively we looked good, especially at home. Our defense was much better at home under Schwartz than it was on the road. But what was good about Jonathan Gannon's defense yesterday was Atlanta came out. Now, part of it was their fault afterward. Atlanta came out running the ball right down our throats. I mean, you had Cordero Patterson, who's basically a wide receiver, running the football on us, as well as Mike Davis. And we adjusted. After those first two drives where they go down the field, kick two field goals, they didn't score again the rest of the game. If you would have told me before the game we would hold Atlanta to 6 points, I would say you're crazy. But what's funny is that's exactly what they did. The defense was well. I mean, Javon Hargrave, look, we was all critical of him last season. He got the big contract, didn't really do anything. Started playing a little better as the season progressed, but 2 sacks yesterday. He really got after the quarterback yesterday. Was very, very dynamic in his pass rush. Fletcher Cox, he didn't get no sacks, but he constantly got in the backfield. The D line ate yesterday. The D line really ate. Now Atlanta is not a good offensive line, and they had some guys up there that probably wouldn't start for most teams, but they took advantage of the opportunity presented for them, and they left a mark on this game. The linebackers was okay. Eric Wilson missed a few tackles that I didn't like, but overall I thought it was solid. We didn't notice the terrible things they did. The secondary, look, I like the secondary. To me, this is, if healthy, this is the best secondary the Eagles have had in a while. This is, is on par with the Super Bowl secondary as far as the safety play might have been better than with Malcolm Jenkins and a younger Rodney McLeod. But we're better at the cornerback position, at least the two outside. Patrick Robinson was amazing that season in the nickel, in the slot. But this combination of Slay and Nelson is better than the combination of Darby and Mills. Like, these are two veteran corners that played a lot of football, that started a lot of football, and they're not gonna just continuously get beat like that. And plus, Jonathan Gannon does not lead these guys just out there on islands like that. Like, Jim Schwartz would not adjust to anything. Like, we didn't let Calvin. I thought Calvin Ridley would have done more. I think he had 5 catches for 51 yards. And a lot of that was early in those first two drives. He was a non-factor. Kyle Pitts, he caught a couple of passes, but he didn't really make an impact like that. I've mentioned before, I thought the Falcons would desperately miss Julio Jones, and they do. That's a guy that playing the Falcons all these years that just absolutely obliterated us. And it was refreshing to not have to face Julio Jones yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But the secondary played well. So I thought Jonathan Gannon and his coaching staff on the defensive side of the ball played well. Offensively, I mean, what can you say? Jalen Hurts is the story of the game. He was absolutely sensational. He looked as good as we all hope he would look, maybe even better. He was in complete control of the offense. He was poised. He took what the defense gave him. He ran when he had to run. Extended plays, made some nice throws. 3 touchdown passes, no, like 260 some yards, no turnovers. I think another 60 or 70 some yards rushing. Just an absolute really good, um, you know, nice performance for him. Miles Sanders was a little quiet in the first half, got a little bit going in the second half. He was more refreshed. Kenny Gainwell, the rookie, had a really nice game. Got a touchdown run, a couple of catches. He did his thing. He was even out there blitz protecting also. The tight end God had made some nice catches. Ertz had one nice catch and a beautiful pick that he set to free up Devontae Smith on his first touchdown catch. Something that the Falcons kind of didn't really execute as well. He just, that was just a veteran doing that just knows how to do it. And it opened up Devontae Smith for an easy touchdown pitch and catch. They were outstanding. The offensive line was had a lot of penalties. Like, they had a lot of false starts and a couple of holdings, but you take the penalties away. I thought they played really well. Jordan Mailata, after getting a brand new contract, absolutely depleted Atlanta defender on a touchdown pass to Reagan. And look, the wide receivers were a big question mark coming in. Let me tell y'all, Devontae Smith is the real deal. He is the real deal. He's not going to he's not going to be the flashy receiver that's going to have a whole lot of highlight catches and stuff like that. But what he is he's consistent. He's going to get open and he's going to catch the football. Like, that's the main thing you can ask for, especially for a young quarterback, is having a sure-handed, really good route running receiver. He's the real deal, yo, and he's a clear-cut number one receiver, and I'm excited to have him. He's everything in his debut that I was hoping he would be. Jalen Reagor made a couple of catches yesterday, including a touchdown. Look like he's starting to get a little more confident, a little more better. Quez Watkins, that started the game with 3 bubble screens, had nice runs. Was a little quiet as the game went on, but really good. Like, we really distributed the ball around a lot. And I got to give a lot of credit to Nick Sirianni and his offensive coaching staff. It just looked like a well-coached team yesterday. Everything ran smoothly. Besides the penalties, of course, but we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't look like we was confused. I know some people gonna have problems with the fourth downs. Maybe the calls could have been a little better, but I was okay with the decisions. We were on the borderline of field goal range. It's not like a field goal would have put us up an extra. I mean, the score would have changed, obviously, but it's not like it would have went from a two-score to a three-score game or a one-score to a two-score game. It would have still been a two-score game or one-score game or whatever the case was. So I was okay with going for it. We just didn't execute, which is something, we probably going to have to work on a little bit. And look, special teams was really good. Like, our new punter, like, he was pinning people inside the 10, yo. That was really, really fun. When you have a really good kicking game, that is a huge aspect of the game. Jake Elliott was perfect yesterday. The punter pinned them down deep in their own territory when we needed them to. It was just a very well overall, well played game, well coached game. It was fun to be a part of that. It was fun. I lost my voice yesterday. And I was out there partying a little bit, having a good time. I couldn't really do a video. And I said, I'm gonna just do it when I get home, man, because I want to make sure I'm saying everything I want to say and I'm as alert as I want to be. But overall, really good team win, man. And something also, shout out to all the Eagles fans, man. Let me tell y'all, that was an Eagles home game. With all due respect to Atlanta, look, Atlanta, great city, great town, but I don't really think that they kind of seem a little Hollywood when it comes to the Falcons, yo. Like, there's some real hardcore Falcons fans out there, like my guy, Sports Live in the ATL. But a lot of they fans, I feel like they really was there for the atmosphere. Like, I didn't get the sense that they was true diehard football fans. I felt like it was a lot of Hollywood. Like they just was there to have a good time. And as Eagles fans, we went in that joker and we took it over. We were loud. We were disruptive. We celebrated. It was fun. Like we painted the city green. Well, I had my Black Dawkins jersey on, but we painted the city in Eagles jersey and Eagles t-shirts. It was just a blast, man. It was a lot of fun. It was a real blast, man. We absolutely did our thing out there yesterday, yo. Shout out to the fan base, everybody who made the trip down to Atlanta. Also met a few people, man. It was real nice, real cool. Uh, Good win, but what we got to do is I love that everybody in the NFC East lost. The Giants talked all that noise. They terrible. Their coach don't know when to challenge. Their quarterback still isn't any good. Washington doesn't have a quarterback right now. And Dallas is Dallas. They got talent. They're gonna score points, but they find ways to lose. So we 1-0 right now. They all 0-1. We got as good of a shot to win this division as any one of them. Like I've said before this thing even started. Good win, but we got to be honest. Atlanta is not a good football team. Still not taking nothing away from us because you do what you're supposed to do against teams that's not very good. You dominate and you leave no doubt. They're not a really good football team, man. They got Matt Ryan, who's still older but still could play. Calvin Ridley's a nice receiver. Pitts got a lot of talent, but they don't have much of an O line or a running game or a real running back like that. And defensively, they got like probably two or three good players, and the rest of the guys are pretty much unknown. So this Sunday, we getting the San Francisco 49ers, who are a very good team. They got Nick Bosa over there. They got D4 Fred Warner, who's probably arguably the best linebacker in the league. A solid strong secondary of run. They're coming at us with a running game with a bunch of running backs. George Kittle, who is outstanding, who we couldn't do nothing with last year, with a back with Nick Mullins throwing to him. Some young receivers like Debo Samuel who just had a big game. Shout out to him, got him on my fantasy team. Shout out to him. Um, so look, they're coming in 1-0. It's gonna be a challenge. We at home. I'm excited. The fans gonna be there, so I'm pumped up for that. But gotta go out there get it done again this week, yo. With a great opportunity to win a nice, respectable opponent at home. Really looking forward to it. But it feels good to be 1-0 in dominant fashion. But that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Saturday at 1 p.m., 12 p.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central, I'm going to have a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Also on Sunday from 10 a.m. Central to 12 p.m. Central, I got the radio show. I co-host Big Time Sports Talk with Mike the Bandit. Y'all download the ESPN 1420 app and come listen to the radio show Sunday. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly, 1-0, baby.